So this vanity just need to get replaced. When you turn this on, often there'll be water leaking out of here. So the faucet needs to be replaced. And then my siblings don't like this because it collects water here. So we want to get one that's flush. So doing that. And then the inside is just kind of like old. So we're just going to replace the whole thing anyway. You can see these things are leaning, which can be fixed, but they're still not very stable. So first stop is just kind of clearing everything off. Next step is taking the toilet paper off and just throw that in the shower. But you never know when you need that. Next step is disconnecting these water lines. And then we're going to take the entire sink out, which hopefully will not be that hard. But yeah, some of these water lines are run really tight. Water lines are shut off. Now we're going to unscrew this part right here so that this pipe right here will be loose. And then we also need to unscrew these brackets up here so that the actual sink will be loose. So this thing is pretty hard to get out, so I'm just going to leave that on. Whether or not you do that, it is very important you unscrew this part so that the sink, when it comes with the vanity out from the wall, it will detach from this piping, which is attached to the wall. So you just want these two separate, and that's where you're going to separate them. And now we're going to work on actually removing the vanity from the wall back here. You can see there's some screws, there's some nails up here and all around, so I got to take those out. I'm going to work on this side first. Just put my pry bar in there and just see how tight in there it is. Stick this cardboard right in there so we're not going directly on the thing. So it is wiggling. It's wiggling a good bit. I'm just going to work all the way around there, getting the whole thing out. Oh. Alright, here we go. So, it looks like I'm taking the top part off first, and then I'll take the base off because the base is still pretty much attached, but the top is coming off. Now this is loose, I'm realizing I'm forgetting one thing. Remember, after you cut off your water, to unscrew it from the faucet up here. So you just need to unscrew these two things here. One here for the hot water and one on the other side for the cold water. With all that removed, we can now work even harder on removing this from the wall all the way around. And I'll be using my trusty pry bar tool. So just put that in there and pry. Alright, so I finally got it all taken apart, so now I just have to transport it downstairs to the garbage, I guess. That's where all things go in the end, right? Alright, so now that whole thing is removed. Obviously I'm going to have to do some cleaning. And then down here you can see there's some cracks, so I'm going to fill that in, hopefully. But yeah, the next step is cleaning. Alright, by now it's about 11 o'clock. I have it all cleaned out. Scrub down the walls, go around the walls, scrub the floor. There's still a little bit of grime, but it mostly won't come out, and it will already be covered up. That's okay. If you remember, there's a crack right here, and what I did was I took this stuff. It's called JB Water Weld. Looks like this. It's a kind of a two-part epoxy. So I mixed that up and then put it all in this crack here, and the crack went all the way back there. So now we're ready to move in the vanity. Right, now that everything's cleaned out, it is time to put the new one in, and boom, there it is. Brand new vanity. I had to carry it all the way upstairs and bring it up here, but it looks really nice. There's this sliding thing. There are cabinets on this side, drawers on this side. So as you can see, it's still not set up at the wall. What I am having to do is the hot water goes in here, drain goes down there, and then the cold water, I had to cut a hole in this lining, but cold water go in there. So this will all fit in there and then come up through. Hot water comes up here, cold water comes up here. The faucet is actually set in place right there, and then drain goes down there. So that's what I'm about to do, and then I'll show you what it looks like. I now have it all put in, all leveled up. Now I'm going to put the sink in and connect the drain. And then I still need to figure out what to do right here, because it did come with this backsplash, but this is like a 5-inch backsplash, and there is definitely, you cannot put a 5-inch backsplash right here just because of the way these things are. So I need to figure that out, and then I'm gonna put these in, and that should be done. Wow. So it is exactly 1 o'clock. Just finished installing the sink. So hot water comes out here like it should. Cold water comes out here like it should. Soap comes out of there like it should. I think. Yep. Soap comes out. And then there's this, which I really love. There's this door here that leads to shelves. And you can see your drain there and everything. And on this side, there are 2 drawers. So both really nice. I'm really happy with it overall. The only things I need to do, which I can't really do tonight, just I'm kind of tired because it is 1 a.m., is there's a crack here going back here, and this side crack. This side one I can fill in with wood. This, I'll see what I'll do. I might do wood and then cover that in caulk or something. It does have to be waterproof. It can't just be wood that's like painted. But I'll see what I'll do. Thanks for joining me on this one, and I'll see you in the next one.